So, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to the live stream. So, sound check. Can you guys hear me? Walaikum salam. Walaikum salam. Sound good? All right. So, let's break it down. What's going on the gold? Gold just like doing some goldy thing here. Daily time frame. Let me remove this whole thing and let's start with a fresh analysis. It's a Monday, start of the week. What is this? Okay. So looking at the, let me see on the weekly time frame what's going on there. Weekly, the three can just like consecutive close in a bullish form. So jumping from weekly to daily time frame, daily you can see we're just like doing some kind of a consolidation here. This is some kind of a support and a resistance. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's been like 10 days. We are stuck in a higher time frame consolidation. So from daily to H4, wow, look at this one. Things just like get changed now. Things just get changed now. I think so need to jump directly from H4 to H1 to see more better picture. All right, here I go. So I can see that this is the simply resistance I'm having on the upside, and this is the simply support I'm having to the downside, and we are heading towards the opening of NY session as well. The way market just like continuously pushing downside. If a candle going to be break and close below this support or break below this low area, what a beautiful clean traffic I'm having on the left hand side. But still, just look at the sneak peek of a 30-minute time frame. 30-minute I'm having this support area and the same resistance I'm having on the top. There's a lot of rejection, so let's see on a 50-minute. I think so 50-minute and a 30-minute having the same support and resistance here, so need to stick with the 30-minute time frame. That make more sense here. So right now we're doing consolidation from the pre-London to London session. Now we are entering into pre-New York right now going on, and we're going to be enter in NY session right after 20 to 25 minutes. But the way market just like continuously pushing to the downside, if you're going to break below this support area or block below this all rejection on the left hand side, that also makes sense to take execution here. Yeah, below this area I'm having like a clean traffic on the left hand side. Wow, beautiful. It's a kind of beautiful structure I can see there. But you know what, it's really dangerous, right? Look at this one, this 50-minute candle just continuously pushing to the downside, but I need a candle to be close below the support. You know why? Look at this, how many times the candle just like rejected from this area. See this one, if it wanted to continuously pushing downside, I need a candle to be close below the support, or I need a candle to break below this all rejection on the left hand side. So that makes sense. That makes sense. For that I need to wait. Just need to wait. It starts showing good volume right now. Look at this 50-minute time frame candle printing like 80 pips right now. So need to wait for this 50-minute candle to be closed. That will be perfect idea, I think so. If a candle going to be closed below the support, and if I'm going with the 50-minute time frame, and when there is just 15 minutes left for the opening of NY session, I don't have a good record with that. When I'm executed on a buy or sell before opening of NY session, like 15 minutes or 30 minutes left there. So most probably I took loss there. Let's see today how it gonna work out. So I'm just like gonna wait for the candle to be closed, so then we'll see. By depending on the volume, could I give my trade a chance there or not? Wow, man, it's continuously pushing to the downside. If I wanted to go as an impulse entry, stop loss could be within the range, but it will be risky one. Why not? It could be risky one, man. Below this something 100 pips. Hmm, this makes sense. Oh, we are having a psychological number of 47. I just like need to keep this in my mind. This psychological number. Okay, just like I just like use this horizontal line to remind me that there's a psychological number. So let's see, need to wait. Let me look at the charts here. Sir, check this trade where I am wrong. Okay, let me see this one. Okay, so you took a buy as an impulse entry. As an impulse entry to try to avoid impulse. And you know what? There are two reasons. You just like did not Look at that one. This current candle did not have a bottom wick. If this candle going to be create a wick and break above the high and there's like a lot of volume, that makes sense. And rather it just didn't have a bottom wick, better for the candle to be close above the previous candle high, because the previous candle did not close like a small bearish candle with a long rejection. It's not kind of that candle. So in this situation, when this is showing a very strong bearish candle here, better to wait for the candle to close above the resistance. Then with the next candle you could give your trade a chance. This makes sense. There's like a lot of things you just like need to be look after this one. They didn't have bottom wick, started without having a bottom wick and break above the high, so it doesn't make sense to take a buy here. It could be risky, and it was risky actually. So yeah, make notes on it and try to avoid it next time. Downside clear range, let's go for, bro. Let's see, need a confirmation. Can without a confirmation I cannot take any buy or sell. So took impulse buy in pre-London. Please let me know where was my mistake. Let me see this one. We took the, oh, you took a buy here. You took a buy here. What time frame it is? It's a 50-minute, 30-minute time frame. In this situation, you can see this candle have little to no wick on the upside. So the next candle should have to be create a long wick and then break above the high. So that makes sense to take a buy actually. If there's like a clean traffic on the left hand side, tradable range, each and everything was aligned with each other. So then it makes sense. And if a candle just close with little to no wick, it's mean it's a 50-50% probability. You need to accept the outcome here. You already knew that the previous candle telling you there's a 50-50% chance I could go in your favor. So this was the situation, I think. So that's why it didn't work out, because of the previous candle did have a much wick on the upside. So yeah. Okay, so wow, it's pushing downside now. Wow, 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 wow. It broke the low in the last 2 minutes through 3 minutes. Wow, man. It just like broke the low. I didn't see it. Oh, but I need to wait. I can't take a sell here. Even this makes sense to take a sell, but it's just like already moved like more than 130 pips here. So if I miss this move, definitely I'm gonna wait for some structure to be formed. That will be perfect. You know what? If a candle will come down, went down, and if I miss this execution, doesn't matter. I will wait for the candle to create some support, give me some confirmation candle, then that will be a perfect entry for me. So why to go with something which not making me comfortable here? So I need to wait, because there's many time market try to broke the low impulsively but could not sustain its pressure and then rejected and closed back into the range. So what is the probability now? It will continuously pushing to the downside. Even there is just 15 to 20 minutes left for the opening of NY session as well. So it doesn't make sense to me. So let me see this one. M30. Oh, you wanted to take a sell. You took a sell here, but why you just like took a sell, buddy, on this current candle? Actually, what was the reason behind that? What was the reason you just like trying to take a trade within the range? It could be risky one. The next candle could create a wick and will continuously pushing upside. Anything could be happen. Why not to stay away from this range? Let the market to give you the confirmation candle below this area or above this resistance. So there's a higher probability. Here, everything whatever you're gonna do could be risky. If it just like went in your favor, you are a lucky person today. Make sense? Why you don't take sell? Because I already explained this one, Henry. So Andrew just like sent me the chart here. Took a sell. Wow, very nice. Wow, everyone just like took a sell here, man. I don't know why, but they must have something in their mind. So Asad, what is this, buddy? Asad Khan Saab, you sent me a trading view chart. Ah, you took a same buy here. 50-50% probability. Can didn't have upper wick. Can can you show me that? Okay, gap on the left hand side. So yeah, it makes sense. The candle should have to be create a wick, and then if it gonna break above the previous candle high, this is a probability you can give your trade a chance. But you need to understand the previous candle didn't have upper wick. It means there's a 50-50% probability it gonna go in your favor. So if there is something like a 50-50 probability and market just like showing a random or normal volume there, so higher probability next candle not gonna work out. So I was not at that time on the chart, but what I can see, let me see this thing. Actually, three people just like send me this chart. Let me see realistically on my charts. It's a 50-minute time frame. Okay, let me see this one. Wow, it's pushing to a downside. 50-minute about to be close, and it's pushing to downside. I can't take a sell. I just can't take a sell. Man, oh man, it's continuously pushing downside. It's showing, or just like putting me in some kind of FOMO, but I need to stick with my plan. So on 30 minute there is a rejection on the left hand side. Will it be good to enter in 50-minute open candle? I don't think so. Wait for the candle to be closed. Can you correct my mistake? Let me see. Let me see. Oh, the another one person just like took a buy here. Wow. Let me see. I think we missed the sell. Drop too much. Yeah, exactly. It's not any kind of sell. There was just like no confirmation. Look at this drop. It's just like continuously pushing to the downside. Even this close, but having a very big body in it. Why not to wait for the 30-minute candle to be closed? You know what? Might be the next candle going to be closed in a bullish form, and the next candle going to create a weak and break below this low. So there's a higher probability with the opening of NY session, it could continuously pushing to the downside. This is what I'm expecting from it. I cannot take a sell here actually. You know what? Because many time market tried to blow below this low, but could not stand up as pressure, and it's a 50-minute candle. 50-minute having like low confirmation there, the 30-minute time frame, there is just like 50 minutes left for the opening of NY session as well. So why not to wait for the 30-minute candle to be closed? This is what just like making me more comfortable actually. So let's look at that this situation right now. Okay, this was the trade you guys just like took here. This was a trade. This candle close above the resistance. The next candle create a wick, and there's a gap you are having on the left hand side. This makes sense to fill this range, but it didn't work out. Am I right? Okay, I'm on the right place right now. Got it now. So yeah, this candle just like having only one issue, little to no wick on the upside, 50-50% probability. So if there's like a 50-50% probability, you know what could help you out? Only volume could help you out to for the continuation. If there's like a less volume, it will react in the same way. It will react in the same way definitely. So that was actually the situation was there. All right, man. I'm just like getting a paragraph here. So I also take same by London time. It first lower week break the high, but it didn't work out. So I accept that. Yeah, you all you can do is to manage the risk there. You know why the risk management is with us? Because when we are attempting something which is having like a higher probability, but didn't work out, that's why we just like build a risk management thing with us. So we need to manage the risk. So the only situation I can see here, the candle just like did not have a upper wick, and it's a 50-minute time frame. So that make it a little risky one. So maybe it's gonna be better if we wait for a candle close below support, make some new resistance, and maybe it's gonna be better with NYSE volume to execute. NYSE volume is 1 hour 30 minutes far away from now, so it's been a long time. I'm not gonna wait that much. I think so. After closure of this candle, might gonna get something there. So need to wait. I'm waiting for the 30-minute candle to be closed. You know what, if this candle going to be closed with a small body, 30-minute gonna close with a healthy body, and next candle create a wick and break below this small body to 50-minute time frame, that also could be impulse entry in trend by using the volume of NY. But if this candle going to be closed back into the range, so what it could be, it could be a fake out. I think so, but let's see, I need to wait. Fake out is something I always told you, when market just like start doing consolidation. If market doing consolidation, and if it give you a confirmation candle to the upside or to the downside, and on the left hand side you have clean traffic, tradable range, confirmation candle, then there is no business of next candle to come back and close back into the range. If it did that, then it's a fake out. But if a market creating higher higher, lower low, something like that, then it will never going to be considered as a fake out. Then it will be a retracement. That 50-minute that everyone is sending you, that was also in on impulse and in trend setup on the 30-minute. I also took that buy after lower wick was created, mistake was little to no upper wick, and broke in first two. Oh, look at this one. This Bhav just like actually get a real answer here. Candle broke above the high within 1 2 minute, and the previous candle didn't have the upper wick. So you guys need to be focused on this one. The the answer you got here. I was not actually that time on the chart, but if he's just like telling something like that, it's a it's a risky one. So 50% probability were there, and the candle broke above the high in the first 1 to 2 minute. So yeah, it's Monday as well, so could be risky. I'm at peace that I was not alone while taking that trade. A whole crew was on the board at that time, and I made a note of it. Thanks, guys. Okay, okay, okay. That totally makes sense. So just need to wait. So YouTube, walaikum salam. Okay. Casbay, did you take any trade today? No, I did not took any trade today. Look at this one. Standing at a $10,000 account. I just like to cover the R of 2,500 out of this small account actually. I need to feel the money actually. Why not to take out some money and spend it somewhere? So I have seen it, this firm called Electra Pips. What is this? I don't know what you are talking about. Sir, if a candle make retest structure under psychological number, what should we do? We'll see how the market going to be reacted to this psychological number. That's why I just like put this line here to under to I was actually wanted to see how market gonna react to this psychological number. Might be not gonna tap to this psychological number. If you know what, if this candle going to be closed back into the range, it's mean that 30 minute gonna close back into the range. H1 gonna close back into the range. So if it gonna happen something like that, there's a probability it could become like a fake out. But you know what, if this candle, the 15-minute candle, going to be closed somehow with this small body in this situation like this, and then the next candle create a wick, break the low of the previous candle, so there is a probability it could continuously push into the downside, but depending on the volume, then I need to ignore this psychological number. But if it comes down, tap to this area, reject from that area, come back to my entry, I could close 50% position, come back, break its own high, I could close my 50% position there. This is the scenario I'm looking for the sells. And for buys, if this current candle somehow going to close back into the range, so I'm gonna give my trade a chance for the buys. This makes sense. This makes sense totally with my perspective. So, so I wish you did NY stream daily. I can't watch London session because of my medical college. You can rewatch the stream. Actually, it's recorded every time there. It will be available. So if you miss something, you can rewatch it. So Walaikum Salam. Kaisa, did you took this sell trade? No, I did not took this sell trade. I was waiting for the candle to be closed, but I'm not comfortable with the 50 minutes. So waiting for this current 50-minute candle to be closed to see how the 30-minute and 50-minute gonna create some structure there. H4, yes. Need to wait. I am planning a buy. For buy, wait for the candle to be closed back into this range. Any trade did you took today? No, I did not took any trade today. Just waiting, and I'm just like waiting. There is 7 minutes left for the candle to be closed. Oh, for 50-minute and a 30-minute time frame as well. Let's see. You know what? It will be great if a candle going to be closed back into the range for the buys, and it will be great if it gonna close with a small body. I need this candle to create a weak and break below this low, so I could anticipate by depending on the volume that it could continuously pushing to the downside, at least somewhere like 46.95 to 90. So we'll try to grab 50 60 pips because it's just like a start of the week. It's a Monday, so anything could be expected here. So 6 minutes left. 6 minutes left. So if M15 close back into the range, so execute buy, trade, or ignore. Yeah, that makes sense. If it gonna close back into the range after the consolidation, I need a breakout structure with a confirmation candle of a 30-minute time frame. If a 30-minute gonna close back into the range and 50-minute going to be closed back into the range, even this 50-minute candle, the previous 50-minute candle closed below the support. Why it is standing here? The next candle should be create a wick, break the low, and continuously pushing downside. So that's why I'm waiting for the 30-minute candle to be close. And this 50-minute, I will use it as a confirmation and wanted to use it for a better stop loss. But my main perspective, my main target is a 30-minute time frame. I need to see how it's going to be close. So next candle going to be create a wick, break below this low. Even if it's a 50-minute time frame, small body, it could be an impulse entry in trend, and the 30-minute closure will give me the confirmation candle as well. So I'm just waiting right now. Okay, let me see this Fazan chart here. There is 5 minutes left for the opening of NY session and the closure of a candle. This green candle just broke. Okay, impulse entry, took a buy when it broke previous high, as the previous candle didn't not go too high after breaking high so many. So maybe volume was dying. Okay, after, okay, from here actually this candle did the retest, created a resistance, break above this high, close above the resistance. Yeah, it makes sense, it makes sense. But probabilities, and then it's probabilities. So would you take the sales or not if confirmation came up? Definitely, why not? If it gonna close in a bearish, bullish form with a small body, the next candle going to create a wick and break below this low. Definitely, I'm gonna go for the sales. That's why I'm sitting here. Sir, 1,000 live account, 50K account, which is good, and which account do you choose? I will go with a live account of $1,000. Then I will try to flip that $1,000 into $1,500, $1,400, $1,600 within 2 months, 3 months, and then I will try to withdraw that amount, the profit I made on $1,000, because now I prove myself I am a good trader. That's why I just like make money there. Now I need a higher capital, so I will withdraw that profit and then gonna buy some funding account and try to pass it and will generate some good money. Don't you think it was a good opportunity to take sell on 30 to retest the low? Wait for the candle to be closed, buddy. Just wait. I'm waiting right now. So what if the candle is small bullish candle and next candle broke its high? Would you take the buy? No. If this candle is going to be close somehow in this shape, I'm not gonna take buy in any situation here. Doesn't make sense. I will look for the sells here then. So right now, where the candle standing, how it is printing right now. Before there's just 3 minutes left for the candle to be closed. So most probably I'm looking for sells now. Unless if this candle going to be closed back into the range in the last 1 to 2 minutes. Anything could be happen in the last 2 3 minutes. So I need to wait for this candle to be closed. It's like very important for me right now. So waiting. Okay. Cash about the account with cash study. That's great. Congratulations, buddy. That's really awesome. I hope you pass this account and make some money. Congratulations. Okay, man. Okay, so just waiting. Just 2 minutes left for the candle to be closed. I am keeping eye on the 30-minute time frame and the 50-minute time frame right now. I'm just keeping eye on this one. For sells, I need this candle to be closed with a small body. Don't want it to close back into the range. This is what I'm looking for. Just 2 minutes left. When I'm 30, break out the support so you ignore I'm 30. Already move a lot. Broke the low impulsively, but was not comfortable with the sells. It's just like already moved 160, 170 pips. Why not to wait for the 50-minute to give me some more confirmation so I can get better stop loss with that? I think so that makes sense, because if I'm gonna take the sell by using a 30-minute time frame, my stop loss could be 80, 90 pips, and it could be risky because I'm executing on some cells as impulse entry mostly connected with the volume. So if there's like a volume, then it should not be wrecked like that. It should be continuously pushing downside. Why not to wait for the 30-minute candle to be closed, and 50-minute I'm gonna use it as a confirmation candle to get like a small stop loss there. So look at this one, it's about to be closed in 1 minute. If this candle going to be closed with a small body, next candle gonna create a wick, break below this low. Here could be my stop loss 50-60 pips, and this could be my target 70-80 pips. We'll see. Last minute of the candle closure, just last minute. I need a candle to create a wick and break below this low, so this makes sense. Let's see. Just waiting right now, waiting and waiting. Wow, man, it's a Monday. It's a starting of the week. Okay, so 50-minute candle just like close in a small body, 30-minute clearly showing volume in it, 50-minute lose the volume. If this candle lose the volume, then this current candle should have no business to break the low of this previous candle low. If it did that, then it's mean there is a probability I'm gonna face a volume there. So I needed to create a little big wick here, then break the low. That makes sense. I don't want it to break it in the first 1 to 2 minutes. We are entering into opening of NY session right now. So all I need this candle to create a wick, a little deeper wick, and then broke the low. So that will be better. 50 pip stop loss makes sense. Come on, make a wick. Come on, I don't think so it's gonna make a wick, man. So 1 minute just like already passed, sitting right nearby the psychological number as well. Come on, don't do this to me. Create a wick. Create a wick. If it's gonna break the low, that also makes sense. But 1 minute already passed. So using the volume of, wow, wow. I was about to be execute. Well, it's great what's happening right now. It's really great. Come on. Now if it's gonna break the low, its own low, like higher probability gonna continuously pushing to downside. So I'm keeping my eye without blinking it, so I'm not gonna miss this one. Wow, that's great what's happening right now. That's great. It did not broke the low yet. Did not broke the low yet. So now if it's coming to the upside and going to be break its own low, that is the situation when I could give my trade a chance 100%. And for buys, I'm not gonna execute a buy like an impulse entry here. For buys only makes sense if this candle going to be close above the previous candle high, so that makes sense. Okay, so need to wait. This makes sense. Bearish trend I enter when candle break low of the previous candle for the second time, and new candle didn't break the high of the previous candle, respect it, and candle pushing down. Let me see this one, buddy. Wow, you took a sell here within the range, expecting volume will continuously pushing to the downside. Yeah, it makes sense, but I never do that. Actually, you know what? I would consider it as a range. I try to take a buy above this resistance for the clean traffic and below this support for the clean traffic. What I'm waiting for right now. So I'm just like waiting right now. Now this candle will break above the previous candle high. That's great. What's going on right now? If it any condition it going to break below this low, I think so we're gonna get some money here. Let's see. I'm waiting. It's the opening of NY right now. So opening of NY. Now 2-3 minutes already passed. 30-minute pushing to the backside, creating a wick. Did not break the low of the previous candle. So let's see. Need to wait. What is your spread on gold? 1.7, 1.6. So you can see here spread is 2 pips right now. It's just like continuously fluctuating, but stand by within 1.6 to 1.5. Yeah, I took a buy. Ooh, someone took a buy here. I hope so. It worked out for yourself, buddy. I'm not comfortable with this buy unless I'm gonna get a candle close above the resistance. I'm not gonna take any buy. Oh, wow. Look at this one. My MT5 stucking right now. Is it anyone else facing the same issue? My MT5 stuck right now. What? Okay, you guys also facing the same thing. Yes, same here on other brokers too. Okay, so I think so there is something going to be coming up behind the scene. It's working fine now. Volatility is not a good sign actually, you know what? Yeah, liquidity. Might be some liquidity issue. So is it ECN account? Yes, it is ECN account actually. For if you wanted to go with ECN Pro, you need to deposit 20K and you will gonna get like a institutional liquidity there on the Dominion markets. Okay, just waiting right now, man. Wow, it did not break the low and pushing to the upside. Oh man, if it gonna close back into the range, that could be a fake out. But I'm waiting right now. Anything could be happen in the last few minutes. Might be this candle gonna close. After closure of this candle, I need to readjust my zones actually. So just waiting right now. Just waiting. 30-minute clearly give me a close candle below the support area. H1 clearly give me the close candle below the support area. H4 wow still open, have this still this much range of 80 pips in it. So yeah, man, you know what, still I'm aggressively wanted to take a sell. Just wanted to see how this candle going to be close. If it gonna break its own low, I'm gonna execute on this one. So this is the situation right now I'm facing. This candle break above the previous candle high. If this current candle break the previous candle high, then it should not become back and break its own low. If it comes back and gonna break its own low, higher probability you are already sitting with the opening of NY session right now. So higher probability if it gonna break its own low. So higher probability it gonna continuously pushing to the downside. But if this current candle going to be close back into the range, then it could continuously pushing upside. Impulse entry totally doesn't make sense here for me actually. I'm not comfortable with this one. If I did not going to be get any confirmation candle, I'm not gonna take a buy there. For buys, 100% I need a candle to be close above the resistance, back into the range. So that makes sense. So just waiting right now, man. I'm just waiting. The M15 closure would make sense now as this is becoming volatile candle. Yes, just waiting right now. I'm also waiting for right now actually. So I faced that in seated in London for some time. Okay, it's been like this from morning. Okay, the same thing happened in the morning. So you know what, if the candle going to be closed back into the range, it's not gonna even tap to this area. It could be continuously pushing the upside. What about the oil? How the oil just going on? Let me see the oil. Okay, where is the oil? This is the oil. H4 doing consolidation. H1 M30 oil still just doing some kind of a consolidation here. If oil will went up, gold will go down. Wow, it's open with a gap, but it did not even fill the gap here, man. Look at this one. It did not even fill the gap here. But on a gold almost like fill the gap on the left hand side. Look at this one. Wow. So almost fulfill the gap here on the left hand side. So waiting, just waiting. Something gonna happen actually today. You know what? I can feel that. Just need to wait. Then I'm gonna readjust my zones. And again, even this candle going to be closed in a bullish form. But if it's going to be close nearby below this support area, again I'm not gonna take a buy. It's a very tricky one. It's a kind of a very tricky one actually. Something will happen, either is good for us or not. Yes, let's see. M15 close back into the range. My point of view doesn't make sense to take a buy because M30 gave us a confirmation and M30 did a breakout when M30 close back into the range. Then makes sense for me. What is your point of view? I will see how this 50-minute going to be closed. If it's showing volume, then I need to look at the 30-minute time frame whether it will continuously going to the upside or not. Look at this 30-minute. Look at this 30-minute candle. You can see that clearly it retraced more than 50% of the previous candle after giving me the confirmation candle. It should not be retrace more than this one. You know what? It's not a good sign. If it wanted to continuously pushing to the downside after giving me the confirmation candle here, then this candle should not be behave like that. The next candle, you know what? Maximum if it wanted to make a retracement, it should be retraced somewhere here and then break the low. This is something, a trap. Let's see. So I wanted to see whether the 50-minute will whether the 30-minute will continuously pushing to the upside by looking at the 50-minute time frame. So that makes sense. Let's see. Need to wait here. So from previous week, the volume has shifted from NY Open to the NYSE Open and London close time. So for me, I am paying most attention to. Okay, that makes sense. If it suits you, then it makes sense. Wow, man, look at this one. Look at this one. Do you think this candle should be retraced this much? Should it react like that? I don't think so. It's not a good idea. It should not be retraced this much. 30-minute retrace more than 50% of the previous candle. It's not a good idea for me. Wow. Still waiting for the 50-minute candle to be closed. So after closure of this 50-minute candle, I'm gonna readjust my zones. Then I think this will become my zone here. Man, it's really tricky one actually. You know what? So opening of NYS session, the way market pushing upside. You know what? If the next candle going to be create a wick, break above the high, by depending on the volume, the way 30-minute candle just like retrace more than 50% of the previous candle. H1 also did the same thing. M15. So the next candle going to be create a wick and break above the high. So I think so I'm gonna get like a better stop loss and this could be a target. Makes sense. This makes sense. This totally makes sense. Would be a fake out. Wow. Just stopped here, man. Just stopped here. So no trades. Yeah, right now I can't see anything. I'm waiting for this candle to be closed. About to be closed in 2 minutes. And you know what? If it wanted to push to the upside, it will be better for this candle to close nearby this area so I could give my trade a chance. If I'm gonna give my trade a chance somewhere here, this is a resistance I'm having now. It never let me to execute anywhere. While it was pushing to the downside, I secure my money. Then I didn't execute a sell. I again secure my money. And I think so if I'm gonna give my trade a chance here, I'm gonna lose money. Because it's just like already fill this range on the left hand side. Hmm. I wanted to put my money on risks with the good higher probability things actually. So need to wait. Just waiting right now. To be honest, I'm waiting. Lot of rejection on the left hand side. See this one? Oh man. Wow. Yeah, it's about to be close. Need to readjust the zones here. Wow. This is something not good. But now it's become more clear. If a candle going to break below this low, higher probability gonna continuously pushing downside. So still open. 30 minutes still open. I need to wait for the 30-minute candle to be closed actually. Man, what a closure. Look at this one. It's just like continuously pushing upside. Wow. 30-50 minute closed. Interesting. Depending on the volume, it does make sense. If a candle going to be tapped this support, 50 pips, break above this high. Yeah, this should not be closed back into the range. You know what? It should not be retraced more than 50% of the previous candle. Should not be wrecked like that. And you know what? Even a candle close back into the range. The most important thing I need to ask myself, you know what? Whether whenever I'm going to be executed on some structure, it's a continuation, it's a counter trade structure, whatever structure I'm going to be execute, there must be clean traffic on the left hand side. There must be tradable range on the left hand side. So that makes sense to me. Most of the time I look for these two things like clean traffic or tradable range, rather I'm just like having a 50-60 pip range so I can grab 25-30 pips out of it. That is the question I need to ask it. Even the candle close back into the range, it become like a fake out. I don't think so. We are having still enough range on the left hand side. It's already filled the range on the left hand side. I need the previous candle should be close nearby the support. So the next candle going to be create a wick, break above the high. Here I wanted to give my trade a chance actually to tap to this area. So this makes sense. I could have some chunks and I can grab center portion of this area. So probability was high. But this current candle, which already filled the range on the left hand side, after that, this is the rejection, so resistance, consolidation. No, man, I'm not gonna take buy here. Even with the fake out, I need some kind of clean traffic. I'm not comfortable with this one. No way. Need to wait now. I would like to wait now. Yes. Could we could we not wait for the resistance to form and then enter as it pushes down with the right confirmation? Make a resist. Yeah, that makes sense. If it gonna create some resistance and the candle going to break above the resistance, then depending on the volume, that makes sense. Yeah, right. Future. You are talking about future actually right now. That makes sense. Oh. Okay. So this is the new range I'm having with me. Probability could be continuously pushing upside, but I cannot take a chance here. Not feeling comfortable. And what future said, like, why not to wait for the resistance to be formed and then break above the resistance? You know what? If this candle going to be closed with a small body, and if this candle going to be close or going to be create some resistance, then 30-minute close back into the range. So that makes sense. We'll see. We'll see. Need to wait now. We need to wait more now. Actually, you know what? It's a very complicated situation right now. I need to wait, and then I'm gonna give my trade a chance. What is the time of Asian Open in Pakistan? Just go to babypips.com. Sir, as you're discussing the buy scenario with M15 closing bullish, wouldn't it be that way above from the previous candle high? Yeah, that's why I'm not checking it. It's just like close far away from that previous candle high. Almost feel the range on the left hand side. So not comfortable. Not feeling comfortable to be honest. So need to wait. I need to wait. Might be this 30-minute gonna close with a long rejection with a small body. Next candle gonna create a weekend break below this low. So that makes sense. But who knows that? I need confirmation actually. So I'm waiting right now. Could you please explain clean range traffic once? This is clean range on the left hand side. When you are having only one color of candles. Did you see any kind of red candles between these candles? No. So it's called clean traffic. Here you are having resistance, rejection, so it's not a clean traffic. See this one? So simple. Simple is that. Man, just waiting. I'm using magic keys, but I have put risk at 2%. My lot size change, but sometime my wins are a lot smaller at 50 pips TP than another trade where my SL is at 22% risk. Is it better to have one lot size or keep at 2%? I think so. Should be focused on the percentage actually, not on the lot size. You sometimes you need to change the lot size if you are getting like a bigger stop loss. So just target the percentage actually. So there's more than 120 people watching on a YouTube and I'm having just 26 likes. Very well done, boys. Very well done, guys. Very well done. Okay. When M30 close a rejection candle, then break the low. So what's the probability? It could continuously pushing downside then, buddy. What's the probability? That's the probability. Now if the way this candle pushing to the downside, you know what? If it gonna break below this low, this might make sense for me to take a sell by placing stop loss within the range. So I'm gonna give my trade a chance in that situation. Wow, what a rejection right now. Just waiting. Just waiting, man. Wow, what a push right now. Let's see. I'm just like worried about this psychological number of 4700. But if the candle going to break below this low, it could be great one. Still getting like a bigger stop loss so I can lower the load size. I already using a low load size on Monday as well. Come on, man. I think so it will be better if it gonna give me this kind of candle. So the next candle gonna create a wick and break below this low. That makes sense. I'm waiting right now. If this candle going to break below this low, this makes sense. This makes sense, man. This makes sense. Okay. I don't know what's happening. I'm feeling dehydrated right now. So waiting. I would wait for this 30-minute close as it retraces a lot to the TP upside. Okay, let's see. But I'm comfortable with this sells, you know what? Because 50-minute closed in a bearish form. So let's see. Why not? Why not? I'm waiting right now. Yeah, I know there's few minutes left, like 7 8 minutes left for the candle to be closed. It will be better to wait for the candle to be closed, but the way it is reacting, if it gonna break below this low, you know what? Higher probability it gonna continuously pushing downside. So yeah, let's see. Look at this 5 minute right now. This psychological number is something like I'm worried about. But I want to give my trade a chance with my plan. Yeah, I'm feeling more comfortable with the cells actually having clean traffic on the left hand side. See this one? So just waiting. Wow, what a push. Look at this one, three rejections. If this candle gonna break below these rejections, stop loss could be here 60 pips within the range. And this makes sense to me to take a sell actually. Yeah, I'm just waiting right now. Getting ready. I'm just getting ready, man. Wow, wow, wow. It's great. I'm gonna give my trade a chance as an impulse entry in this situation. The way it is reacting right now, if it gonna break below these all rejections, if it gonna hit my stop loss, then I'm gonna give my trade another chance with the same concept. Then I will wait for the 30-minute candle to be closed and then gonna give my trade a chance there with the same perspective. So just waiting right now. 5 minutes left for the 30-minute candle to be closed. So yeah, I'm waiting. I'm definitely waiting here right now. So if it gonna break below these all rejections on the left hand side, I think I'm gonna execute a sell. Might be placing stop loss above the 5-minute candle high. Wow, it's coming down, coming down. Come on, come on. I need ask and bid price to break the low. Ask and bid price. Come on. It's coming down. It's coming down. Wow. Wow, it's testing my patience right now. I cannot blink my eye. Getting ready here. Okay. Eh, ooh, come on. I think so it's gonna give me a spike and gonna give me a slippage there. I'm gonna execute even there's few minutes left. I knew that. Yeah, man, come on. Come on, break below these all rejections on the left hand side. And here you go. 4 minutes left for the candle to be closed. I don't know why, but I'm getting feeling that it will continuously pushing downside. Ooh, what a rejection right now. What a rejection. What a rejection again. 5 minutes. I'm looking at this one right now. Wow. Waiting. Just waiting. Put sell stop? No way. You know what? In this kind of scenario, you know what? If I'm gonna put my stop loss here, like a sorry, sell stop here, high probability I'm gonna get a slippage there. If it gonna break below these three candles rejection wick on the left hand side, I can't explain you what, but with my experience, it will be a spike, and I'm gonna get a slippage there. So I'm waiting here. I think so now. I just need to wait for the candle to be closed. That makes sense. There's just 2 minutes left for the candle to be closed. Now it makes sense to wait for the candle to be closed. Yes, need to wait. 2 minutes left. If when I wanted to execute there that time there was like 5, 6, 7 minutes left for the candle to be closed. But now it's just 2 minutes left. So cannot take a sell here. I need to wait for the closure. Wow. Again. I did secure my money here. I did secure my money here. I did secure my money here. Oh, let me see. So didn't execute a sell here. Secure money. Wow, look at this one. Did not execute a sell here. Secure the money. Did not execute a buy here. Secure money. Did not execute still a sell here. Fourth time I secure my money here. So now it's very important for me to give my trade a chance with a proper risk management and a proper like execution. That makes sense. See, continuously with the education, I'm securing my money. There was no opportunity there. If someone wanted to take a buy, you can see it just like it trace completely to the downside. Someone wanted to take a sell here, you can see market just like went up continuously and might be hit your stop loss there. So yeah, man, wow, what's just going on here? I can see, I can smell a cells here. Still need to wait. I'm just waiting right now. So yeah, man, waiting. Bad broker, if you get slippage, man, this could be happen with any brokerage house. You can't control it. If there's like a lot of volume and if there's kind of news or some spikes happen on the brokerage house, there's a high probability you're gonna get a slippage. So man, I think so the 30-minute going to be close somehow with a long rejection with a small body. And here could be a sell with this stop loss. This makes sense. This totally makes sense to me. I'm waiting. Just 1 minute left for this candle to be closed, so no buys, no sells still right now for me. But looking at the 30-minute time frame, I wanted to take a sell here. That's the only plan I'm having with me right now. No buys till right now, no buys unless I'm gonna get like a break above this area high. But sells only make sense to me. Sells only make sense to me. Wow. So 30-minute closed. Look at this candle having a long wick to the upside, and the body size of the candle is in a small size. And if you remember the previous 30-minute support area, close back below this area actually. So if this current candle going to create a wick, break below this low, this could be my execution. And I'm feeling more comfortable to take a sell here. I'm not interested in buys anymore now. I'm not interested in buys anymore. Let's see. I need a cup of tea actually. I need a cup of tea actually. Man, my head is rotating right now. I don't know why, but I'm feeling dizzy. We'll wait for the 30-minute. Yes. Also, H1 respected the high. Will you hold trade up to 46, 47, 46, 47? Oh, that's far away from this area. No, man, it's just like a Monday, so I'm gonna grab some chunks there. That's it. कैसे भाई intention नहीं यार टेंशन नहीं पता नहीं क्या सर को क्या हुआ मेरे I don't know but I'm just like start getting a headache right now. So just waiting. I might be sometime what happened before I was got a phone from my phone of a phone call from my friend, and I was just like continuously discussing with him for 1 hour, and then I started a stream, and now again continuously talking from 1 hour. So it's a continuation of our talking from it's been like 2 hours. So might be due to that I'm start getting like headache right now. But it's okay. It's a part of a game. I'm gonna get a cup of a tea soon and everything will be all right. Yeah, I need a hydration right now. Okay. And just waiting right now. Nothing, just consolidation going on. I think so NYC gonna bring something on the table. For Pakistani chai har cheez ka solution. It's not like that I'm not addicted to the tea actually, but right now I think so I needed one. Yeah, I need a tea or a coffee. Both are available, but I'm preferring right now a tea right now actually, because if I'm gonna get a coffee, might be it will gonna disturb me at a moment with my sleep. So it is very hot in Lahore today. I don't know, buddy. Someone is watching your stream with his baby on Zoom. Yeah, iPhone this Simon. Wow, beautiful baby. Mashallah, very nice, cute. So what is difference between in ECN and standard account? Standard account actually for those who just like having like less capital I would say, but someone you gonna get like a little higher spread, a little higher, not much but a little higher. But on a ECN you're gonna get like a tighter spreads, and you're gonna get like a good liquidity there as well. So yeah. So just waiting right now, man. So yesterday Raja bro said 2 hours morning meeting hai. He is very humble and good person. Seriously amazing man. Yeah, he's such a like a very very humble person. If you just like met him like physically, so just a great guy. You will never realize that he's the same person. You just like watching him on a YouTube or on a social media. So very 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 humble guy. Could we do impulse buys or no? No, no impulse buy. On ASEAN, do Dominion chain swap? On ASEAN or standard, you're gonna get a swap like a swap charges there. But on a Islamic account, if you're having issue with the swap charges, you wanted to hold your trade like more than 24 hours, then they are having like a Islamic accounts, so they're not gonna charge you a swap charges. Yeah. Okay. Why will you hold trade up to 46, 47? Why I just like need to hold trade 46, 47? Why? Man, I am not gonna predict the market. I will be realistic with the thing. Might be a 50, 60, 70 pip will make my day. That will be more than enough for me. It's a Monday as well. So look at this how market reacting right now. See this one. So no, sell makes sense below this area. Still. How do you read the PA for analysis and entries? How you read candlesticks? by by getting a proper education about these things. So if you get a proper education with a proper mentor, you will start understanding the concepts here. You will start reading the candles same as it is how I'm reading right now, how it should be read and how it should not be read. The simple math is that how it should be read and how it should not be read. If it's giving you the opportunity, execute. So all you need to understand after getting the confirmations that where the price will go next. That's it. If you start understanding it like where the price could go next even for the 5 minutes, you will start making money. I got my cup of tea now. Yeah, cup of a tea make you free. So no buys for me. Buys only make sense to me if I'm gonna get candle close above this resistance area. Rather than that, I'm not gonna take a buy here, here, here. Not for me. Why I'm looking for sales? Because we are standing nearby the support right now. So taking sell here makes sense to giving me like a better stop loss. Rather than that, nothing for me. Might be today is not gonna be a trading day for me. Might be. Who knows that? We're still stuck in a consolidation from a pre-London, London, a pre-NY, NY. Now there is NYSC left to show some probabilities, some volume. Rather than that, I'm not gonna take a forcefully trade. Oh man. What is about giveaway of Telegram account of Raja Bank on completing of 20? I don't know anything about it. It's his perspective, his Telegram. He gonna tell you, buddy. I don't have any idea about it. There is a method behind this scandal, guys. Okay, where is John Baba? Who is John Baba? I really don't know. I'm just waiting for my candle to give me some confirmation so I can give my trade a chance. That's all I needed here. You know what? H4 about to be close. Hmm, it's interesting. It's getting interesting right now. H4 about to be closed in 20 minutes. I'm still looking for this one. Where is the H4 support? This one, 95. Makes sense. 80 pips. Yeah. Smaller time frame, higher time frame, just like showing me the perfect target there. Let's see, man. I need a breakout here below these rejections. Don't you think the impulse has now become risky because it retraced more than 50% of the previous candle? You know what? All I need is candle to break below this old rejection on the left hand side. So I gonna give my trade a chance by placing stop loss within the range like 70, 80 pips, 60 pips, something like that. And then I need volume for the continuation actually. That's all I need here. And if I hit with my SL, then I'm gonna give my trade a second chance with a close candle, like a confirmation candle. But here, if a candle, look at this one, how many times candle try to push down but could not sustain the pressure and close back into the range. Not a single candle broke below this whole rejection on the left hand side. So if a candle going to be close or break below this whole rejection on the left hand side, it's mean there is a higher probability we're gonna hit with the volume. With the volume, it could tap to this area. And if there's like a lot of volume, then it could be continuously pushing to the downside, or rather than that, it will bounce down and then will push back. Even H4 have huge wick to the downside, uh, but we are not gonna take a sell here, buddy. Sells only make sense here. This one could be the target. 50, 60 pips, 70 pips. So just waiting right now. So you watch Raja Bang new video about what? I didn't watch it yet. So your neighbor is again into some work. Yeah, they're still grinning something. Actually, I don't know why they might be making some Taj Mahal behind me. What is that education strategy that you use, bro? Where can we learn? It's a simple price action, and you can easily learn it by joining Market Fluidity University. And the new take up of Market Fluidity University is about to be closed at 20th of April. Then new intake not gonna be enter into that university. It's gonna be closed, so don't miss the opportunity. It's just like $100. Oh man, the 50 minutes left for the H4 candle to be closed, and I'm looking for this H4 as well, looking at the 30-minute as well, looking at the 50-minute. All I need to for impulse entry, I want a candle to be broke below this low. That's it. That could be my impulse entry. Simple. Buys only make sense above this high. There is no buys for me yet. I can't see volume in the market. I secure my money 4 times by just reading the candles, how it should be wrecked, how it should not be wrecked. Secure my money 4 times. Will it open again and new entries will be permanently closed? Right now it's permanently closed. You cannot be a part of it. I think so. Might be 4 or 5 months. Who knows that? But right now I'm just like saying that 4 or 5 months, but might be it gonna close forever. And that who just like gonna stay there? They're gonna be stay there with us only. Okay, someone wanted to send me a chart. Okay, send me on Instagram. Okay, send me on Instagram right now. Just do it now. Just waiting, man. Just waiting. I need to have a haircut today, actually. Do you took trades in morning? No, I didn't took any trade, buddy. Just waiting right now. Can't see anything right. Wow. It's going up, it's going down. So 15-minute close again in a bullish form. Nothing. Nothing for me. Cannot take a buy here. I need a lot of volume to go through these old rejections on the left hand side. You know what? Lot of volume. The way market behaving, I can't see volume here. I cannot depend on the volume in this range actually. It's not something where I need to depend on the volume purely. I am not getting that much confidence on the volume right now. The way market moving, the way candle just like printing, I can't see that much volume. It could be reject from anywhere. So I'm not interested in this buy. Buys only make sense above this area. That's it. That's a simple plan I'm having with me. Buys make sense above this resistance area. Sells make sense below this support area. Simple as that. No buys, no sells for me. Where can I inbox you about what Nikoshini Nathi? If you wanted to send me chart, you can send me chart here, buddy, in a Zoom. If this is someone who are asking me to look at their trade on Instagram actually, so it was someone from a YouTube actually. You can send me chart here. Don't need to send me inbox, and don't think so. Just like send me a chart yet now, so cannot explain it. Just waiting. Okay, I am already in. What is this? Yes, भैया आपने क्या पढ़ा what you did in a degree? I just like did a graduation and I have done like 6 to 7 businesses in my life. Just look like completed my graduation. Man, wow, what a cup of tea. My wife just like make amazing tea, man. It's make me fresh. Wow, it's pushing upside now. Man, need a lot of volume to go through these whole rejections. 15 minutes left for the candle to be closed, and I can't see anything, man. Till right now, there is nothing for me, man. Oh man, it's going up, it's going down, going up, going down. Ganda market, everything market is oil strong sell, really? Who just like tell me? With where the hell this oil just like gone? It's standing at the same position doing consolidation, nothing on a oil. I think so. That's why gold is also doing consolidation right now. So no, again and again, I'm gonna say the same thing. Buys make sense above this area, closure. This could be the target. Sells make sense below this area. That's it. Simple as that. And I need to wait. H4 about to be closed. Might be the new H4 with the NYSE volume will bring something on the table, higher probability. So which year you did your graduation? Man, it's irrelevant. What the hell you are asking me this question? You are interviewing me to giving me some job. I'm not interested. Compared to the March month, of April month is not that good. In that month of March, in a day, there were good 2, 3 opportunity every day. But right now, since the start of April, it's not that good. Yeah, might be you are right. Not every month you're gonna be get sales same as it is. If you like, if you get the sales like higher sales in the previous month, it's just like run as a business. So take it as a business actually. Some months, some days, some weeks, you're not gonna be get clients every day. So same thing happened here. We do live streams daily, but it doesn't mean that every day we're gonna make money. You know what? There is a time will come when you're gonna trade like twice or three times in a week. There will be a time when will become like more mature enough in this industry. You will start understanding the concepts. Then you will build enough patience in yourself to wait for your turns to become on the charts, and then you're gonna execute. It happens, and but that time, you know what? You will having like a you're gonna be attempt like a higher probability structure. Your winning ratio could be very high. Yeah, it happens actually. And many good traders who are standing on the top, they just like mostly do one, two, three trades in a week actually. Have you ever found yourself feeling unfulfilled in a life despite being profitable in the markets? There is a lot of hurdles I just like saw in my life. Life's just like it's the meaning of the life is something like ups and downs. But I never gave up. That's the most motivational thing I was having in me. It's built in myself. I never ever give up. Because in my perspective, I have to do something unless I'm gonna die. So why not to continuously go behind your goals? So I never feel bad for any losses actually. I take it as a lesson and keep moving forward. Okay, so to can you trade? No, not yet. I'm just asking because I want to know your journey from business to trading just for inspiration. If you mind, then it's okay. Don't tell. I respect it. No, it's not like I'm any offending about this one. It's not like that, but I don't think so. It's needed here. I just like told my story many times, so I'm not in a mood like. So look at this 30-minute continuously pushing upside. The previous 30-minute closed actually with a long rejection, but still this candle pushing to the upside. Not feeling still any buy here. Buys only make sense above this area or below this support. Simple is that. If I'm not gonna get something like that, I'm just done with my day. I'm not gonna take a forcefully trade. Might be tomorrow I'm gonna get clean opportunity, clean structure. Because I need to understand this thing. Market was consolidating here continuously from pre-London, London, pre-NY, NY, and not showing anything like volume in it. So I'm gonna try only NYSC. If NYSC also gonna be behave in the same way, I will end my day. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow I'm gonna be grab something. Definitely, why not? So this is the test of your patience right now, man. And this move, what happened before, it's just like totally due to the fundamental conditions actually. Now it's settling down and they're waiting for some decision to be made. That's why we're stuck in a consolidation right now. So yeah, there is just 7 minutes left for the candle to be closed. Look at the weights pushing to the upside, and there's just few minutes left for the H4 candle to be look at this H4 how it's going to be closed now. Oh man, wow. H1 pushing upside, M30 pushing upside, M15 pushing upside. Waiting, and I'm just waiting. Okay, let me explain you one more thing here. With the educational purpose, if it continuously pushing upside and even it just like close above this area, you know what? I'm not gonna give my trade a chance for the buys, even if it gonna break and close above the resistance. This is like some kind of a 300 pip range. So if market went up 300 pips, what is the probability it gonna be move to 300 or 100 pips more after moving 300 pips? I think so. It's having a less probability. But if I'm going to be get something, if a candle will pushing to the upside, cl- close somewhere here, and then I'm gonna get some kind of a resistance form here, might be something like that, or might be a resistance form here, and then after that for impulse entry, this makes sense. Or I will wait for the candle. It's depend on the structure I'm gonna face. Sometime I need to wait for the candle to be closed. So then I will wait for the candle to be closed, and here I'm gonna give my trade a chance. So this is something I'm gonna execute a buy. This makes sense. So again, if I wanted to take a buy, I'm not gonna take a buy randomly. That market, I told that market break above the high, so what I'm going to be take a buy. It doesn't make sense. We just like need to use our common sense here. It already moved a lot, so why not to wait for some structure to be formed here, then give my trade a chance for the buys. So that makes sense. I'm curious, what's your take on how to break out of a victim mindset and take back control? Oh, stop taking the sympathy, I would say. Just accept it. What you lose, you need to accept the outcome actually. Don't feel pity for yourself. We as a man, we are in this world to fight back. Simple as that. Just like stand in front of a mirror and ask yourself why you are in this world, why you feeling uncomfortable. If you wanted to take some risk there, if you are feeling uncomfortable, then why you are here? Everything is just like on a risk. Your life is on a risk. You never knew what gonna be happen in the next 5 minutes with your breath actually. Everything on a risk. So what you gonna lose? You are not going to be lose anything. It's just like a money. It's just like a paper. It will be generate automatically if you just like code skills. Don't chase it. Stop chasing it. It will come after you. Just stop chasing it. Wow, it's pushing up sets, showing some kind of volatility right now. Sticking with the plan. I already have a plan with me. I just like already have a plan with me. So I see what plan gonna be print on the chart, then I'm gonna execute. If I'm getting scared, why not to load the load sets, become a part of that trade. How did you decide whether buys make sense after 47.34 and not 47.23, as we have clean range on the M30 if candle breaks and close above 47.23? If could explain this one, 47.23. Wix, buddy, Wix rejections. Look at this one. Lower time frame will give you the confirmation what could be happen on the higher time frame. So if you are only looking at the 30-minute time frame right now, so why this 30-minute candle did not break the previous candle low? Even the previous 30-minute candle closed with a long rejection wick like exhaustion candle. Why not the next candle create a wick and break the low? It didn't. Again here, if you wanted to stick with the 30-minute, what about these rejection and the resistance on the left hand side? So, but if you're going to be get a candle close above this resistance area after getting a proper structure on this resistance nearby, after like a proper structure here, then you're executing on a buy, you can see you're having like clean traffic on the left hand side. Then there is nothing you're gonna face like these rejections. Make sense? So that thing will sure give me surety about the buys. And for sells, again, if I'm gonna get some kind of a confirmation candle close or break below these rejections low, I'm having clean traffic again. There is nothing, a little hurdle I can see there. So why not to take a sell here? See this one. But for that I need enough patience in myself to wait for the structure to be formed nearby the support or nearby the resistance. That's it. That's it. I hope it makes sense, Mr. Astak Ihtasham. Wow, man, it's been like more than 1.5 hours just like continuously waiting for the structure to be formed. Sir, from how many years you trade on this price action? It's been like 5 years, buddy. It's been 5 years. I'm doing the same thing. So, what was your initial deposit after that you become profitable? My initial deposit was $1,000. I blew that again, $1,000, blew that, and then put like a 5,000, expecting that might be I'm having less money with me, that's why I'm losing the money. So put 5,000, again lose that, again put 5,000. So almost I put like a 12,000 in a 1 week or 2 week. Then I found out about Raja Bank, and then I believe the process and sticking with that. And after that, I can't explain you how many thousands I just like generated. So it's all about the process. Actually, you need to believe the process. You need to do something. Like in this industry, there's 95% people who just like fail in this industry, and you are just like against them. You need to follow up something which they are not. So if you wanted to coming in those 5% people, you have to be stick with the rules. You cannot break it. You should have some plans with you. So I took at a look at the H4. What you think if it close a liquidity candle healthier than the previous one? H4, H4, H4 is like, look at the size of the candle, continuously pushing or creating like a small body candle, like dropping the volume there. So H4 not gonna give me any kind of confirmation candle. Only higher time frame gonna give me the confirmation candle here. So yeah, again, I'm gonna stick with my plan. Break above this high, or if it gonna create some resistance, then break above the resistance, so I could give my trade a chance. If it not gonna happen, might be it gonna be consolidated for the whole day, and tomorrow or later might be I'm gonna get some confirmation candle, so that makes sense. But right now, you know what, I have to wait. Cannot take a buy or take a sell randomly in this situation. Okay, what is this? uh Cause in the month of March I never had a single back to back red days. Okay. But in the month of April, I have a five losing days consecutively, even after sticking to one, two trades with discipline. Okay, man, let me see how my month was. Even I just like took over trades or over risk in the month of April. But still, let's see. It's a 13. Okay. It's just like a, okay, 4, 1, 2026. All right, here I go. I just like took a withdrawal of this $2,500. This, look at this one. Okay, so let me see this one. All right. So I made like a $800 on this account. See this one, $800. I just like pay much commission due to what, you know what? I just like use higher lot size sometimes, but still I managed to make $800. Still Apple going on 8% on a $10,000 account within 12 days. Don't you think it's just like more than enough? Don't you think that? And I took a withdrawal. I used those money. I feel that money. I bought something with those money. So yeah, it's all about the education, all about the discipline, all about the consistency, the proper education you are having with you. Yeah, how my every month closing in the profits actually. I'm just like doing or using this account just in front of you guys, like a educational account. It's a small account I'm having, and I'm mostly using it for the educational purpose only. So yeah, man, I believe technically not working. Oh, guess how many trades you take on your higher capital on daily basis? You know what? I never use my higher capital account on a daily basis. Let me explain you these things very well in a very simple words. You know what? When I using my higher capital account, when I feel there's like clean ranges, clean structure, clean volume in the market, then I use those accounts. Simple as that. And I'm just like doing daily live stream here because I knew that if I'm coming on the chart with the daily to grab some chunks, higher probability I could lose some money there because daily market not gonna give you the money. No, any business will give you daily profits. So yeah, it's reality, but I'm here to show you or just to give you education here with the daily different market conditions. So providing education with daily perspective, like a educational perspective, that makes sense because every day market have different condition, different scenarios. So that's why I'm just like doing live stream daily to give you different conditions. But if I'm sitting with my proper volume conditions, everything, just like having a very high probability I'm gonna make money, and I'm using my higher capital, I'm using the same education with a proper execution, proper risk management, and higher probability gonna make money there. So to be honest, people don't have the patience to wait for the right side setup. Yeah, exactly. If they do this with higher probability, they are gonna came up from that losing cycle. Yeah, exactly. They wanted to make money daily. Actually, they really wanted some money to be in their pockets. Actually, they came here to pay their bills, to pay their debts. It's not gonna work out with that mentality. You know what? You should have second source of income like a job some other business with you, which fulfill your daily expenses. So then there's a higher probability you're gonna make money with the forex actually, because psychologically if you come on a chart to get some bill, you might gonna take forcefully trade and you're gonna lose that bill as well. So it happens with the 95% population here. So is there any chance that we might get a trade in NYSE session? Yeah, might be. Why not? The way it's just like continuously pushing upside. Look at this one, the market just like continuously pushing in one direction. All I need a candle to be create some structure here so I could take a buy. But if this candle continuously pushing upside without giving me any confirmation if it went up, I am not gonna be execute again. I told you what I wanted to see on the chart. If I wanted to take a buy, buys make sense. If I'm going to be get some kind of a resistance form here, and then after creating a resistance, if I'm going to be get some close candle above here, and then it makes sense to take a buy. If it continuously pushing upside, close somehow like this, I'm not gonna take a buy, buddy. Not gonna take a buy here. It's already moved 300 pips. So you need to use a common sense here. Even if it breaking above the resistance area, buys could be risky. If it went up, doesn't matter. Wait for the new structure to be formed. You know what? Suppose you missed the trade. Suppose it went up and it closed far away from this area and you miss this trade. Suppose you miss this trade, it's just like continuously pushing ups and you are now you are blaming yourself, you missed that trade. Don't ever blame yourself. Market always move in waves. Then you need to wait for some kind of a retracement, let it create some support, let it give you some kind of a confirmation, good healthy body candle. Then here you could give your trade a chance. This is your confirmation candle. You are sitting with a bullish session trend. Left hand side should be clean traffic, at least 60, 70, 80 pips, so you can grab 40, 50 pips out of it. Clean traffic, tradable range, sitting with a volume. So these are the higher probability you're gonna make money. But if it not gonna work out, start pushing to downside, you need to understand which risk management you should need to implement here. But have to be attempt the higher probability structures, like which having like higher probability gonna work out. So this is how you can give your trade a chance. This is how you can manage the risk. This is how you can bet. You can get like a better execution, and you can get a better risk management as well. So best execution will always bring best risk management with it. But if you're gonna execute somewhere here, where you gonna place your stop loss? Like below the previous candle within the range with the open candle where market already moved a lot. Does this make sense? I don't think so. So yeah, this is like very important to understand the structures actually. That's why it's really important. Okay, man, it's been like almost 2 hours. I'm just like 1.5 hours continuously discussing about these things, man. I think so. It's like a very educational stream for today. Okay, I'm signed up to Dominion funding through your link. Requested 13K payout. Woo! On an instant account, I had zero violation in my dashboard review history, and the payout get rejected. Could you able to help me to out to resolve? I just like I can only offer you like a discounts here, but the team only will help you out. I'm not the owner of that firm, but what is the issue? You just like God, they definitely give you send you some email about the violation. They cannot like reject your payout because many of my students taking payouts from the Dominion funding. Actually, they did not breach any rule, and they're continuously getting. If they are getting payouts, why you are not? So just like discuss with the team, send some proofs. If you did not breach any rule, they're not gonna be reject your payout. There's a person like sitting here. I think so. His name is. Let me see. He was here. Fazan B. I think so with the name of Fazan B. Fazan buddy, you were there. You are here. I think so. He took the 11,000 to 12,000 withdraw from Dominion funding. I think so. Fazan is here. Yeah, Fazan. Look at this one. Fazan, how much withdrawal you took from Dominion funding? Look at this one. This person got 13,500 first payout. See this one? Then 4,200 second payout. Look at this one, man. This person just like paid 5 to 600 dollar and made, mashallah, almost like 17 $18,000 here. Why they will gonna reject your 13K payout? Look at this one person just like took a second withdrawal as well. So definitely there should be some issue with you, buddy. Definitely you need to discuss with the team. Now near account losing but trying to recover loss. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. You're already done with this account actually. But at the end, the funding account have to be gone because this or it will always having the rules with them. So when you lose the psychology, when you when you're gonna lose your grip on the things, so you high probably gonna lose that one. Uh, so can you please explain a good strategy or passing a account of 100K? You know what? Just like go with a low risk. Try to make like 2 3 4% on your capital like 100K. Once you make like 3 4% capital on your 100K by taking like 0.5% risk, then try to fight with that 3 4% risk, especially on Wednesday or Thursday. If there's like a clean traffic volume, then risk that profit and go with a higher lot size. There's a probability you can pass that one. But if you come back to break even, like you lose 3 4%, you have to be close the charts. Then again with the next day, with a fresh mentality, again do the same thing. Repeat the same thing. Again go with a 0.5% risk. Take it towards like 3 4%, and then again Thursday or Wednesday, go with a higher lot size so you can pass it actually. But people don't have enough patience with them to do these things actually. They're not gonna follow it. I knew that. So, bro, did you take any trade? No, I'm just like did not took any trade right now. Just like looking at this candle continuously pushing to the upside, looking at the 30-minute candle. So I think so it's gonna be wrecked in the same way. The way it's just like pushing to the upside. I need some structure to be formed for the buys. Cannot take a random buy here. Wow, look at this H4 as well. So yeah, I need to wait here actually. It's behaving in the same way. Okay, man. Oh, I'm just waiting. Just waiting. You know what? It's gonna be higher probability if it continuously pushing upside and create a resistance, break above the resistance or come down, create a support. Higher probability it's gonna retest the high. I have seen it many times, but for that need to wait. So in all honestly, guys, I tried low risk since November, but kept on losing and was taking for too long. Okay, then I said to myself and mentally prepared myself to below few evaluation and then stuck to my structure with two loads and on my good setup. This was it allowed me to pass my evaluation one stage and second stage all in 8 days. Wow, what a beautiful plan you were having with you. But you're sticking with your good structure actually. You are having enough patience for yourself to wait for the structure to be formed. There's the winning thing you are having with you, buddy. So I went with high risk on evaluation and once funded lower my risk to normal. Yeah, this is what I do every time when I was doing pro firms. This is what I do every time. Very, very perfect idea. You just like done the same thing actually. So I knew that higher probability if you do the same thing again, even you're just like gonna lose this account. If you do the same thing, higher probability you're gonna again gonna make some money and again gonna take this kind of like more than this payout. I hope so. Inshallah. So with new account like 100K, how much risk per day when I lose? So I stop. I think so. These days, when market is like having a higher volume in it, I think so. 1% is like more than enough. MF student David, he is still there. Did you remember him, Casbro? Yeah, I remember him. He was like such a good student as well and struggling with the markets. Very, very consistent trader. Always stick with one trade. I remember that. Yeah. Oh man, just waiting. Just waiting, nothing for me. Wow, 50-minute close right on the resistance area. Right on the resistance area, 50 minutes just like closed here. So you know what? This is what I was telling my student today. They were taking this closure as a confirmation candle. You need to understand one thing. If a candle close above the resistance but very, very close to the resistance area, it could be due to spreads on different brokerage houses. This minor difference could be a spread to on a different brokerage houses. If you wanted to get a confirmation candle with a higher risk, like with a higher probability, then if a candle close somehow like this could be a clear breakout confirmation candle. Like at least like it should be close a little, not much, but a little far from the resistance area to give a clean confirmation. So that makes sense. So now what I will do, I will wait for the candle to went up. I'm gonna wait for some structure to be formed, come down, create some support, confirmation, then I'm gonna take a buy. This makes sense. Rather it is somewhere here or here, so I'm gonna take a buy. This is something. And for sells, I would like to see a candle to be create some kind of a support, break below the support, so then I'm gonna go for the sells. Now on the both ways, I'm gonna get clean traffic on the left hand side. Make sense? So just waiting. Might be now I'm gonna get like a bearish candle here. Might be, who knows that? Might be this current candle gonna close in a bearish form. Might be gonna close in a bearish form. And then the next candle going to be create a wick and break above this high. So by depending on the volume of NYSE, I could give my trade a chance. This also makes sense. It's the same concept. So let's see. I'm tired now, man. It's been like a wow. So I went with the higher risk on evaluation and once funded. Okay, Lord, that's great. Because the strategy I have explored in is that keep the evaluation as high risk, but only one perfect setup in the day, and usually go with 80% of daily loss limit and try to pass in 3 5 or max 7 trades, then become a normal person once funded. Oh, it's all about the psychology, I think so. Yes. Can you show the performance of this account? Looks like you have performed very well. Yeah, I think so. I started this account from with a $5,000 and it's just like went up towards like 11,500 or 12,500. Then I took a withdrawal of like a 2,400, 2,500 actually. So it's come back to 10,000. Just like took a 20% withdrawal, 10% withdrawal. Just wanted to spend that money so I can feel that I make something. I just like earn something. It's very important to withdraw some money. Like, you know what? It will build your confidence because you spend money and you buy something. It's mean you are on the right path because these are just figures. If it's not in your hands, these are just figures. It could be zero, it could be 100K, but if it's in not in your hands, it's just like figures. Just the digits you are having here, man. So yeah, if current candle close bearish, I think it is a H4 candle offer weak. Let's see if it gonna close in a bearish form. And the next candle going to be created. We can break above the high or close above this resistance area. So probability gonna continuously pushing upside. So waiting, man. I need to go somewhere. Actually, you know what? I just like gave my car to a mechanic, and I need to pick it up. Actually, yeah. I have a time with him at 7 p.m. I'll be there at 7 p.m. and it's 6:30 now. 30 minutes left. So let's see. So uh, if this 50-minute candle close with the close red with small body, then on NYSE we can take impulse buy. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. If current candle close bearish, I think it is a H4 candle offer week. Let's see. Now for sells close bearish, look H4. Uh, just waiting right now, man. This is a support right now. This is a support actually, not support. I'm talking about support. It's a point where I need a structure actually. I cannot take a random buy here. I need a structure. If it went up, that will be great again. I will wait for the retracement. You know what? How you can handle the higher ranges? Like suppose the higher time frame start doing consolidation with the higher ranges, then you need to understand if market suddenly start printing candles in one side. Suppose that it's just like continuously pushing upside. It's just like fill the range. It even break above the resistance area. So you need to understand how many candles already moved in one direction. All right. So even it broke above the resistance, doesn't make sense to take a buy. What is the probability the sixth or seventh candle will continuously pushing upside? Having less probability. So even if it break above the high, I'm not gonna take a buy. I need to use my common sense in this situation. I will wait for some structure to be formed. Might be resistance should be formed, and then I'm gonna give my trade a chance to above this area, or might be if it retrace, and then give me some kind of a confirmation candle here. So then I could give my trade a chance. Make sense? So this is how you can give your trade a chance during high ranges, bigger ranges actually. So just waiting. Look at this one, it started rejecting now. I'm just waiting, man. I need to believe the volume of NYSC to continuously pushing upside. Just waiting right now. Okay. Can you show the performance of this account? I already showed this, buddy. Daniel, you can see my stream again, or just like move it a little backward. I just like recently shows that. Right, look at this one. It's been like 2 hours. We're just like waiting for the structure to be formed. Just for one trade, I'm just waiting for 2 hours actually. And people continuously try to find trade in every moment, in every candle actually. Oh man, just waiting right now. जी बेटा, जी वालेकुम सलाम। मैं स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ थोड़ी देर में आपको, ठीक है? Wow, look at the rejection now. Very nice. Whatever just like happening right now. It's really nice. All I need a candle to be close above the resistance. Now, if it's going to be close with a strong body, if this candle going to be close with a small body, sorry, with a strong body, then I'm not gonna take a impulse buy. Then I would like to wait for the candle to be close like this. So then I could go for the buys. This makes sense to me. This makes sense. But if it's going to be close with a small body, then I will think about by using the NYSE volume to give my trade a chance. That makes sense. So let's see. Still waiting here. Sir, maybe I'm thinking we are going in impulse entry. Let's see. Let's see. So how many brothers say you 10k? Move the market, take the trade, and then steps. It's a little early. Oh, I don't understand what you said. My more trades go 50 pips than SL. Hit on break even, but I didn't close the trade because I just put 1% of my funded capital, so I make 5.5 or 0.7%. So maybe I increase my risk to 2 to 2.5. Can this make sense? No. Why? It's just like going in your favor 50 pips. Why not to secure that position? Start grabbing the chunks. Start grabbing the chunks. Once you just like make 3 4% on your capital, then go with a 1% 2% risk. Then again, if it went like 50 pips in your favor, I don't think so you need anything else. Man, what are you doing? Market giving you 50 pips every time you are executing a trade. Start grabbing it. It's mean your execution is right. Whenever you execute a trade, it's just like when 50 pips in your favor. What else you needed? Okay. Oh, man. Okay. What is this? Audio is audio settings. I don't need that. Oh man, come on. 5 minutes left for the candle to be close. 5 minutes left for the candle to be close, and yeah, it's gonna create some kind of a resistance. Might be breaking above this high makes sense. Let's see. I'm gonna end it up with a loss or with a profit after waiting a long. Let's see. So why not to sells after 25 minutes bearish closure? Wow, look at this one. Gonna close with a small body, buddy. It's still open. I'm not interested in sells the way it continuously pushing upside. Look at 30 minute, look at H4, H1, H4. I'm 30. Look at this one. I'm not interested in it. Bro, if you have doubt price now near of resistance, right? If we get strong bearish candle like engulfing, we can look for the sells. No, not interested in sells. Look at the way it's pushing upside. No. So just waiting right now. I wanted to see what how it's about to be closed. Do you remember this candle? Do you remember this candle? The next candle didn't break above the low actually. Small body. If it gonna create some kind of a small body bearish, not gonna take a sell here. I would like to take a buy here by using the NYSE volume as well. So let's see. I need a candle to create a weaker break above the high, then I need to depend on the volume of NYSE. Stop loss would be somewhere here. So this makes sense. What is this, man? Why you just like spamming the chat? I'm gonna remove you if you just like gonna write it down again. So just waiting, and again, if it gonna close with a healthy body, I will wait for the candle to be give me some kind of a confirmation candle to close above this area. So I'm gonna give my trade a chance right now. Look at the previous all time frames. So let's see 30 minutes still open, 30 minutes still open, 2 minutes left. Man, it's been 2 hours. I'm just like continuously speaking almost like 3 hours. Oh man, I'm dehydrated now. Wow. Waiting. I'm just waiting. So candle about to be closed in 1 minute. just like about to be closed in 1 minute, and we are heading towards NYSE Open. Can NYSE Open could push it further to the upside? Who knows that, man? I'm waiting right now. 4750 could be a target. Wow, it's about to be close. Come on, close with a small bearish candle. I need a candle to create a wick and break up of this high. So in this situation, I'm gonna depend on the volume of NYSE, the way candle just like continuously pushing upside. So that makes sense. Let's see. Let's see if it could happen. I need a candle to create a wick. I need this candle to be closed in a bearish form, and then the next candle create a wick and break above the high. So that makes sense. That makes sense by depending on NYSE volume. Let's see. Oh, I don't want it to be print in a bullish form. Okay, about to be closed in 10 seconds. All right, so it's closed in a bearish form. We got our resistance here. All I need this candle to create a wick, break above the high, so I can execute a buy. I need this candle to create a wick. It will be very important for me, man. Why? Don't do this to me. Create a wick, create a wick, and then break above the high. So NYSE volume could help me out. So man, you know what? If I'm feeling risky, why not to lower the lower side? Let's see. It's gonna break above the high now. So NYSE volume. If it come down, create a proper wick and break above the high. So that makes sense. That makes sense. Here I go. Come on. Okay, it's coming down. Now it's creating a wick. Okay, now I'm gonna increase a little lot size here. It created a wick now. So if it's gonna break above the high, I need to depend on the volume of NYSE. And if it's gonna break above this high, then there's no business of this current candle to come back and break its own low. If it's gonna break above the high, even there's like a rejection on the left hand side, you know what? I need to depend on the volume of NYSE. New York stock market open now. Can I see the oil pushing upside? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Testing patience right now. Exactly. Just waiting. यार दो दिनों से किया करो chat पे कर दो. What? Fuck you. How does your TP it? Let's see. It's gonna be somewhere here. Can I access market fluidity on my PC and laptop at same time? Yeah, why not? You just like need to buy the course and you can be logging it from anywhere. It's totally connected with your email actually. So just waiting, man. Just waiting, testing my patience. And TP could be somewhere here. This could be a TP. That makes sense. Might be say 50, 60, 70 pips, something like that. I'm just like waiting right now. 50, 60 pips makes sense. 50, 60 pips makes sense. So NYSE volume right now. This trade totally depending on the volume with good stop loss. Because I got a resistance here now. So if this candle going to break above this high, this could be a stop loss 50, 60 pips. This could be a target depending on the volume. This makes sense. Just waiting right now. Can I share with my friend? No. So just waiting again, waiting, man. Wow, that's great. Whatever just like happening. All I need a candle to be break and close above this area, so makes sense. Just waiting. It's been completely 2 hours. We just like continuously doing the stream. Let's see. I'm gonna wait for 5 minutes more. If it could break above this high, This makes sense. This totally makes sense. So NYSC volume right now going on. I got a resistance here and I needed to break above the high. That's all I needed. Hmm. It's really testing my patience right now. Can I share Raja Bank course with my friend? No, you can't. It's connected with your email actually only. Rather, you can use it or your friend can use it, not both of you. Three candle close back to back bullish. So why you execute also per day? Doesn't matter. We got a resistance here. Break above this high makes sense to me. I believe that if you're gonna break above this high, but depending on the NYSE volume, it could tap to this area. Might be center portion somewhere 50-60 pip. I could close my 90% position. So that makes sense. It continuously pushing upside. Now it created a resistance here. So I'm waiting right now to be honest. I'm waiting. It's struggling right now with this resistance area. It's still struggling with this resistance area. I'm keeping my eye here. If it gonna give me a loss, I will see it tomorrow then. Oh man, two more than 2 hours. We just like continuously doing stream. Man, look at this one. So standing right on a support actually, right on the resistance actually, just waiting. I want this candle to break above the previous candle high. That's all I needed here. Yes, that's all I needed here. Come on, cannot blink my eye. Come on, where is the volume? I need NYSE to create a big break above the high and shoot up. मार्केट हमारे मज़े ले रही है, यस ऐसे ही है जी, सही कह रहे हैं आप. Going up, going down, going up, going down. But once it gonna break above this high, I think so gonna be beautiful impulse entry. Uh, I have heard that when I did the course, I made my GPay payment. Please tell me how to open its account. What? Just like ask the team, buddy. You need to write down an email at hello@marketfluidity.com. Hello@marketfluidity.com. Wow, look at this one. Look at this one. What's going on here? I think so. Again, we're gonna wait for some structure to be formed to give our trade a chance there. So I'm heading off now. It's been like 2 hours. We're continuously waiting for the structure to be formed. Still, did not break above the high. The fifth time I just like secure my money. Did not break above the high. So breaking above this high or wait for the candle. If this candle going to be closed with a strong bearish one, you know what? If it gonna close with a strong bearish one, then you need a candle to be close above this area, and then you could give your trade a chance. That makes sense only. So I'm heading off now. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 2:30 a.m. Eastern, 11:30 a.m. Pakistan time, 10:30 a.m. Dubai time. We'll see you guys tomorrow. I think so. I'm just like done with my day. Just done with my day. So, wow, it's playing right now. So, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Be blessed. Wait for the structure to be formed. Don't try to take forcefully trade. Wait and then execute after the confirmation. So, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Till that, be safe, be careful, and bye bye. Lafiz, Lafiz. See you tomorrow.